I'd love it if you'd like and subscribe, and here's how you find me on other social media.
Hello everyone, welcome into my craft space. Today I am super excited to be a part of the Hearty Creations Crafting with a Purpose wonderful collaboration by Rach and Bella Crafts featuring the special guest designers Edith at Scrapbooking with Me and her daughter Melina Pylant. And our hashtag this time is hashtag Hearty Creations 24. And there are so many fabulous collaborators in this wonderful collaboration. We are here at day 4. I'm paired up with Gail Agostinelli. She's doing the word collage. So if you haven't seen that, go check out her video. Or if you're coming over here from her channel, hello and welcome. I'm Frapps and Scraps, and today my word is create, which is really awesome because that is my word of the year and the word that I used to do my junk journal January. So it was just perfect when that was offered. So we are going to create today, and there are 3 amazing, beautiful kits that I'm sure you've already seen already, and so much inspiration and beautiful imagery to create with. So let's get going. I have put together some envelopes here so we could get going. So what we're going to create is a fun envelope folio all about this beautiful photography. I loved this image when it was in the first time I saw it, when it was in Rach and Bella Crafts collection. So I do have a mix of Melina's, Edith's, and Rach and Bella Crafts papers here. I have a variety of sizes of envelopes, and there's so many different ways you can put those together. So we're not going to focus quite on that. I've already got them started. We're just going to get gluing, and I'm going to show you some fun ways to create some interactive pieces for your envelope folio. So this is a great project that anybody can do. You can just gather together some of your envelopes that you have around. You can see I started my base with 2 larger size envelopes here, and I've got them layered because we're going to get gluing. And this piece here I want to put right on the front. I printed this one out. I have an HP printer, and I printed it out using the option to put 2 on a page. So then it printed it kind of smaller. And then this one I printed regular size. The beauty of digitals is you can print in any size and on any paper that you so choose. So I'm using this little tab piece here. Well, this was just a piece of the ephemera. I think it was from Melina's kit. And I love the butterflies. Of course, I put some shimmer on there. And then I've got a piece of chain here. I did use a piece of, I used an eyelet. That's what I used. And we are going to put a little piece of chain here, and we're going to put a charm at the end. And I had some glittery tulle I wanted to put under there, but I didn't do it. So we'll see if we can use it somewhere else. It is so great to create. When you start with beautiful things, it's so great to create anything. You can really create some fun and beautiful things. Okay, so let's see if that's wide enough now. Need this here. And this is going to serve kind of as a little pulley for us to move this piece up and down. I love to create interactive things that kind of surprise the user of my journals or folios or projects, whatever they are. Oh, come on, close. All right, let's see. I've got these kind of funny ones. We'll see if I can get this closed. There we go. We did it. All right. Yay. Okay. Now we're going to put this little charm on the very bottom of that chain. And we could change this jump ring so it matches just a little better, but we'll see. We'll see. Jump ring, where do you open up here? I don't know where it is, so there we go, just like so. And we'll put it here at the bottom so we get a pretty little flower. And it'll look like our butterfly is kind of buzzing over the flower, which I think is fantastic. All right, that's closed. Okay, so that is our little pulley using a piece of chain, an eyelet, some jump rings, and a charm. Okay, now you're like, yeah, it's a pulley. Pulley for what? Okay, so I folded this paper here around the edges here, and I didn't measure anything. I just kind of sat this piece on here and folded it around the paper. Now we're going to put a piece of tape here. Just a piece of any old Scotch tape. Mine actually has some little flowers on it. It's kind of silly. It's kind of like an old washi tape. We just want this to stick together. There we go, just like that. That's not going to be seen, so it's okay to use whatever tape it is that you have. And then we're going to glue this at the top and the bottom, and then this piece will move up and down. And here you could write something if you like. You could have like a little secret journaling spot. So before we glue it down, let's decide what we want to do here. Clean up these extra jump rings. And I want to add a little something to the edge. So let me see what I can find. So some scripty font will be nice. I'm going to use some archival ink just in the jet black color. And we'll just put this around. I'm going to put this underneath it. I don't want it to get to this other side. And I mostly just kind of want it along the edges, just to add some interest. Wow, not doing too well here. Bear with me. And like I said, most of it isn't going to show anyways, so that's okay. Whoops, that's our piece for the next part. And go ahead and put a little over here just in case it shows some. Second and third generation stamping is wonderful for this, just kind of creating some background noise. There we go. Okay, let's glue that on and see what it looks like. So our piece is right here. Now remember, we want to have this little piece as a pulley. We are creating movement with our fun folio here, so we want to glue this top piece and the bottom piece. And of course, you can use any glue that you like. Double-sided tape would work great here, but I'm just going to go ahead and use my liquid glue. And I'm going to glue this top piece. Just like that. Let it get good and stuck. And now I'm going to move this piece on up. And we'll glue this bottom piece. So we're making kind of a belly band, and you could actually stick some things inside of there if you wanted to. But you've got to remember you want to keep your moving pieces able to move. Functionality is key. And I don't want it to be too heavy because this is, after all, an envelope right here that's going to flip to the side. Okay, so there we go. Now we're going to open this part here. See, this is still just like a belly band. And we've got our moving piece and our fun little chain with our beautiful little charm. Love that. Okay, and I also wanted to put a fun little flower jimmy. Oops. Little flower jimmy right here. Look how cute that'll be. It just kind of accents it nicely, I think. So we'll go ahead and do that. And this is just barely art glue, so use what you have. I like a glue that's kind of multi-purpose. And I'm going to put it right there so we can still see the flower behind. Just a little bit. It gives us a little bit more dimension, and I love that. I love interactivity and dimension when I'm crafting and creating. Okay, so let's go ahead and put this one here. And I think this one could be a pocket. We'll keep the pocket for this side. There we go. And it looks like I did not ink this one. I tried to do all my inking before. We'll just give it a little brushing. Now the color that I'm using is frayed burlap. It is my personal favorite this year. I don't know why, but I love it. Okay, so you can kind of see our envelope opens this way. I'm going to go ahead and just glue this right on over it, and it's going to be just fine. Let's see. So it's going to create a different pocket. We won't be using the envelope pocket as it was designed, but we are using it to create something else. Okay, here we go. Beautiful. Now with these, you can go as elaborate as you want to. There is so much fun ephemera in this kit. You could keep decorating and adding flowers and all the fun fussy cuts and all the things. But I want to get to the next part, which is going to be my favorite, I think, and show you all what I have in store for you here. On the inside here, we're going to make a little iris for a camera here, since this is all about photography. I had some play with my die cuts, and I absolutely love to incorporate some of this film strip, and I used another die cut, and you can even use some of your misprinted or extra papers to die cut from, and I think it turns out absolutely lovely. I have one of these cameras here somewhere. Ah, yes, look at this one. This was just a misprint, so now we get this camera with all of these extra little additions here. And again, like I said, I printed out some film strip, and then I have a die cut that creates an iris, like the shutter of a camera. And I'll go ahead and show you that here. These irises can be a little tricky. This one is still being a little finicky about opening and closing, but it does do it, so we're going to go for it. Now, when you glue these down, you have to be a little bit careful because you cannot glue any of this portion here. Otherwise, it won't function, which would be no fun. We want to create all kinds of fun things. So I'm going to go ahead and put some double-sided tape here, a little dimensional tape. I'm gonna find another place to put my pin. There we go. And you can use your squares or tape or whatever you have. You just want to create a little bit of dimension here. There we go, at the top and the bottom. So we're going to go ahead and glue this top piece here into the spot where we want it to go, and I want that to be right here. I'm going to use my liquid glue. Again, we're not gluing the back side, so we have to create this dimension so that it will raise up a little bit. And, oops, hopefully our little arrow will open up here. There it is, so it can say like pull down. And I want to fit those, see those little studded dots there. Okay, so we're just going to give that a press. And again, all of these little goodies we want to stay unglued so that they will create our iris here. And it kind of looks funny back here. Let's see. Open all those up. There we go. Okay, and we need to put some more tape. This side, we don't want to put the tape in the little notch, obviously. So we'll just make this over here. And we want it to be under that. Do one more piece down here. I want to make it nice and sturdy. And again, giving that dimension of the whole piece here. In there. Aha, it does. Look at that. That's great. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and peel this, and then I'm still going to use my liquid glue. I always say tape for today, glue for tomorrow. I can't tell you how many taped things I used back in the day scrapbooking, and I had to re-glue them all because I was afraid to use liquid glue in my scrapbook days. That leads me to the other question. What do you do with one of these folios? Well, first of all, you have fun creating, and that's what it's all about. And second of all, it has cameras on there, so you can use it to display photos that you've taken, or maybe you just want to give it to somebody. Maybe you have some fun photos of an adventure. Whatever it is that you would like to do. Oh, I didn't put any liquid glue. I was just telling you guys I needed liquid glue. Here we go. And that's why. See how it was just easy to pull that right back off of there? We don't want that. There we go. Now we've got our liquid glue on there. And I'm going to put this right in the center because I wanted to be able to put one of these cameras here. And maybe even some of this film strip underneath. I don't know yet. I haven't really decided. I also sometimes like to put negatives, like my own photo negatives. And it's okay. They're not like family heirlooms or anything, but in my projects. And this would be a really fun place to do that. This is kind of fun though. Let's see. Does it mess with our iris? And we didn't put anything in the center there yet. So let's do that. Let's find something fun. We could put another butterfly. We could put a word. We could put a camera. We could put anything. We could put a phrase. Let me see. There's all kinds of fun goodies that come in this pack here. Okay, how about a fun clock right down in the center there? And then when you close this, whoops, we're not glued anymore. It'll open up to this beautiful clock. And I think that is really fun. Okay, so we can leave it open or we can close it. There we go. I think I still have to play with it just a little bit more. But how fun is that? I love moving interactive pieces. And let's see, this one opens this way. We could put this film strip right here. And there are little pieces we could put right back in there to put a little spot for photos. So we could glue this like little mini pockets, and then you can slide those photos on in there. And I think that's great. And I die cut these out kind of in a neutral color so that it would match really well. Get those little pieces out that didn't come out in the die cutting. There we go. And I'm going to leave this just a little bit over the edge because I think that creates interest. There we go. Oh, come on, little piece. Perfect. I'll take all those little pieces out. Okay, so I want it to be on the edge right there, but a little bit wonky. I like the wonky edge. We'll go ahead and just glue right down the middle of each one of these. Hopefully that will hold it enough until we have some little photos in there. And if we don't want little photos in there, there is plenty of fun little butterflies and sayings and more ephemera and pieces you can fussy cut out to add to your projects. All right, let's press that down. I think that is fantastic. Except for I have all these little pieces. Okay, I love this. I love this girl. I probably will put some Nuvo drops on some of these flowers just to make them pop. And then we have our little spinning piece here. And then over here, I love this part that says, on this day, I was given so many blessings, I cannot even begin to count them all. So we're going to go ahead and take this one. And I guess I should also mention, I typically print on an off-white. This one is just copy paper, regular white copy paper. And I do print in a variety of between copy paper and my cardstock. And the reason I will do that is I like the off-white of the cardstock and the sturdiness of the cardstock. My cardstock is 65-pound weight typically. And the off-white just kind of gives it a fun, shabby kind of a color. And I like that. And if I want to have the full brightness, then I print on white. And you can, of course, print on white cardstock as well. So when you have digitals, you just have so much freedom to decide what you want to print on. And I do have a lot of other videos on how to stretch your digital kits and printing on different things. I've seen so many wonderful creators print on fabric, and that is fun too. This kit would be absolutely beautiful for that. And there is all kinds of stitching things you can do with this kit, which would be absolutely wonderful. I think I'm going to glue this down as a little pocket so we can put a fun little tag in here. So just about anything can become a pocket. And we'll put this right above those flowers over there. And then this still gives you a little bit of room to journal as well, keeps it nice and light. And let's see, there's some beautiful tags. So we could put our little camera tag right there. That would be beautiful. And of course, you can ink around these. You can put eyelets and lace and all of the things. And even though it's a folio, just depending on what you want to do with it, you decide how thick it gets. Okay, so in this one, I have these 2 little cards. Now, I got this pack of cards from Joann's, and it came with these fun little cards, and it came with envelopes as well. This time of year is a great time to get envelopes from people who might be graduating or having weddings or whatever the case. So ask them for their extra stationery if they're going to toss it or donate it, and you can score that way. These ones were in a pack from Joann's from the spring collection, and they were on like 80% off, and it was just a card pack. It had card bases and envelopes in there, and I love picking those up because then you can use them instead of cardstock. You can use the envelopes for folios and all of the good things. Okay, so this side here was just one of those card bases, and you can decide on the back if you leave it or if you glue it into your pocket, and that gives them 2 extra places to put some photos there. So we're going to glue that one down. And then this one here, we're going to glue down as well, but we're only going to glue this portion of it. We're going to let it be open here. This is one more way to create interactivity and just a fun and interesting journal to play in. So we're going to put this card here, just a little bit wonky. And then this one, we're going to let it overlap just a little bit like this. So we're going to glue this backside again, but we are going to glue it to our other card here. And you're going to think, what? We don't want to do that. Although the only spot we did not want to glue was this corner piece up here, which I did glue. So we'll turn it around and take that glue off. Got ahead of myself, guys. All right, so we'll take this glue off and just glue the corner. Okay, there we go. Now we're all fixed. And then we're gonna take one of our little butterflies. There it is, it blended in. We're gonna put it like right there. And of course we could put some eyelets on here if we wanted, but it's not really a tab. This one is just to look pretty and cover that corner where they kind of overlap. You could also put a piece of lace or something, because this is supposed to just allow them to lift up there. And ooh, what about a piece of our glittery tool? Let's see, do we want that? Yeah, let's do it. Glittery tool is awesome. It does get glitter everywhere though, so if you are not a fan of glitter, don't do it. But I love the glitter and sparkly things, so here we go. Things with wings are going to sparkle in my little folio. And we will go ahead and trim this piece down so that it fits just a little bit better. There we go. I love that. A little pop of some different kind of texture, extra glitter. Can't go wrong there. There we go. And of course, there are some other fun images we could use on these little cards from the ephemera pack. I do love this little bird. Oh, look how that would have been perfect. Oh, we could still do it. And then we could put this down up here. Let's do it. Let's do it. I love this little bird. Okay, and then our fun little butterfly can still go at the corner there. We need some more glue though. And don't worry, this glue dries clear, so if I get a little crazy with my gluing, it will be okay. We'll put this one kind of more at the corner, but kind of towards the top, so that top card gets a little something there. Okay. Inside here, we could put one of this. Oh, jeez. I am just having a hit and miss kind of day with this little guy. We got to make sure this card can open, and then it's going to pull the other one like that. And we'll put this card right here. Okay. And of course, we could ink and make a pocket and do all of the things inside of there. You can kind of keep going with these as much as you want to do. These envelope folios. You can keep letting them flip and flip and flip and flip, and it's just so much fun. Okay, let's see. Let's cut this little piece off down here so that we can still open and flip down here. All right, simple snipping. There we go. There we go. So this one goes in here. And again, we could put a little pocket right here, or we could put our tag in here. There's another little birdie one. So cute. So these could go right in there. And let's just do a quick little flip through of our fun folio. All right. Those we could glue or clip in right there if we want to. Okay, so we have our fun little chain that moves, and we could put a fun little secret message down here, maybe the place or the date, wherever. Maybe you were taking pictures of a beautiful beach or something fun for the summer. We've got our cute little charm and our butterfly tab. Love it. Then this flips open. We've got a nice pocket here. We could put anything we want in there, journaling card or what have you. This is a good spot to do some journaling or add a photo and do some journaling. And then we open in here, whoops, and we have our fun little iris that shows you a clock. So maybe you capture the moments in time. And then inside here, we have our beautiful girl here with her camera. And then this with our little photo strip, we could put photos in each one of these. And then you can still journal over this, or you can put another photo or a quote. You could pull this out and put some more photos there, or we could glue that in if we don't like that. And then this is still a pocket back here, room to put more photos. Same here. And I did print on some onion skin paper like this, and I probably will go ahead and put a piece of this right down that strip there so it kind of covers. But you could also use fabric or lace or anything like that, just to kind of give it a little strength where it's going to crease there. And then we have our cute little pocket here with a tag. On this day, I was given so many blessings, I cannot even begin to count them all. And I love that. Little room to write. You could put a little photo there. That would be cute. Again, we have our little flippy cards here that I struggled with a little bit, but they are working now. So we could put one little tag here and one little tag there. How cute is that? I just love that. Maybe we'll mix it up and we'll put a little bird up there with the books, and then some books down here with the bird. And then again, this little card here will pull out if you want it to, or we could glue it. And I'll put some Nuvo drops on this camera piece here, this lens, so it's nice and shiny. And then, of course, we could decorate the back if we want to. But I hope this encourages you to create some fun, interactive pieces, even if it's just on a little folio. Grab some envelopes, grab what you have, grab a file folder, and grab these beautiful kits. And in the description box below, it will show you the link tree of how to get to these beautiful collections. There are 3 kits. Again, the hashtag is Hardy Creations 24, and it's a collaboration with Rach and Bella Crafts, Edith at Scrapbooking with Me, and Melina Pilot. And I am so glad you hung out with me here to create some fun moving pieces in a folio or a journal or however it is that you like to craft. And I hope you are inspired and will play along and watch some of these other amazing collaborators that are going to be in this event. It goes on until the 15th, and there's 2 people each day, so definitely be sure to check everyone out. Have fun and get creative, guys. My word was create. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope that you will hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video.